So a lot of people are probably wondering how to create your own cyber training or whatnot. It's kind of like the latest coolest thing. You can show people how to do really cool stuff that you figure out on the internet, and it makes other people's lives easier if you find out a way to do something really quickly and just effective. So for example, in this, I show you how to start recording your screen to upload it to YouTube. Number one, you need screen recording software. So Open Broadcaster software, OBS, is free. I've got it right here. This is what it looks like. Essentially, you're going to do start recording. You can stream with this, like you can stream it right to YouTube, which into the future, when I do YouTube streaming, I would certainly use OBS. So it's a good streaming software for free, and it works. It's not terrible by any means. I like this software. It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing on it. But when you're trying to record video and then you want to like splice stuff apart and make edits and stuff, it's a lot better to use a more professional software like Camtasia. So I have Camtasia, the education edition, and you can see that's discounted compared to the to the $249 regular price. So that saves you some good money right there. I highly recommend this software right here for both options, or both steps 1 and 2 of making your cyber training. So that's screen recording software along with video editing software. You're definitely going to find that Camtasia Studio is kind of like the best of both worlds because it's both built in. It's multi-purpose. It records your screen, but then you can go back in and splice things apart, delete extra content that you don't need, and do even different video editing, like put your intro in and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, again, you can do some of that stuff to some extent with kind of smashing together this Open Broadcaster software along with using OpenShot. So OpenShot looks kind of like this. You can change the different FPS, the resolution and everything. But one shortcoming of OpenShot is when you're going to export stuff out, it can take a lot longer than, for example, Camtasia. And I think that just has to do with the codecs, and you can maybe like tune it and get it running a little bit more efficiently. I honestly didn't want to like screw around with it, so I just went ahead and I spent this money. It was not an easy choice because that is kind of expensive to me, but this is more expensive. So definitely I am not buying VMware Workstation Pro just yet. I will more than likely opt for using my Hyper-V, since that is built into, or it can be turned on. It's like an inbuilt Windows 10 feature that's optional that you can turn on, and then you just reboot your system and you can run virtual machines right off your Windows OS. Or I should say, actually, you can run it right off, so it's OS hypervisor hardware, whereas Type 2 is OS hypervisor OS hardware. So you have like kind of an extra step in there. So typically this is considered bare metal, where this is considered hosted. So bare metal is, sometimes it can be it kind of is just better in terms of really having full access to the resources that you want or need. And then the final step, of course, is getting your hands on ISOs. I mean, you can Google stuff around like this, and you can find right here, like here's SourceForge with an easy peasy ISO. Not fully sure exactly what that is, but also you can certainly go and find the Ubuntu server, download it, and click here, download, and get your hands on that. You can also click download now if it doesn't launch kind of on its own thing. But yeah, that's kind of all that there is to it. If you're trying to build like an online cyber training, or you want to shoot videos, this is really all that I do, and it's super straightforward. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to do a lot more awesome videos that are short like this, 5 minutes or less. Peace.